Is it rude to ignore the Walmart associate asking for receipts at the door on the way out? Wait, is this a thing? You have to get your receipt checked as you leave? It's not required. If you pay for a membership at a place like Sam's, then yes. You must stop. At Walmart, you can just say no and keep walking. They call the cops on people at mine all the time for it. I have a police scanner. But you'll be gone before the cops show typically. At my Walmart I've never seen a line. Sometimes they stop me and sometimes they don't. I've noticed I am more likely to get stopped if I have something huge and expensive unbagged. Like an electronics item or piece of furniture. But in my experience, they just try to catch a shopper here and there if they're free. I've never seen any other customers get in line and the employee has never had a reaction. I always figured the practice was just meant to sample a customer here and there. Not demand that everyone show their receipt. I have never seen a line formed at Walmart specifically because if the checker is busy, me and everyone else just walk on by. Don't mean to be rude about it, but this ain't Costco. I'm always happy and nice if they do catch me. Normally for large purchases or if I forego the bag. But I'm not gonna wait in a large line to leave Walmart with stuff I purchased. Maybe it's because I know I've never stolen nor intend to. But unless I'm specifically targeted by the checker, I'm not gonna stand around and wait. I've never waited in a line. Sometimes they look annoyed but sometimes they don't care. If there's a line, I just keep walking. I have better things to do with my day than prove I wasn't stealing when they made me check myself out at the self-checkout machine. In my opinion, either you trust me to scan and pay for my own items or open up a register with an associate. Maybe Thag makes me seem like an asshole, but I really don't care. Just walk by and say, no thanks. Costco and BJ's membership agreement states that they have the right to check your receipt. Walmart does not. Rude? Depends on how you do it. I usually just walk out and if they call to me, I wave my receipt and say, no thank you. Have a nice day. If you go off on your rights and how they have no legal right to detain you, then yeah, that's rude. Assuming all they did was ask to see your receipt. From the legal perspective, you can only detain people if you have probable cause of theft and you are authorized by the property owner to do so. Most standard employees cannot detain shoplifters. But some stores do extend that responsibility. Probable cause varies state to state. E.g. in my state you need an employee or surveillance system to clearly witness the alleged theft. To detain, the word of a fellow customer or a hunch is not enough. Other states a disinterested third party is enough, however. No, it's not rude. They're not legally entitled to detain you. As once you pay for merchandise it becomes your property. You wouldn't allow someone to stop you on the street and demand to see proof that you paid for your clothes, right? They may only legally prevent you from leaving if they suspect you of shoplifting. Costco, Sam's Club and the like are different because you have to sign an agreement stating that you'll allow the checking. If they trust me enough to scan my own items and play cashier for them, then they can trust me enough to ignore the old man asking for a receipt. They're just doing their job. They get shit on by management when people like you walk on by. In my mind, once that store gets my money, that's my shit. That's exactly why they do it though. A lot of people walk out without paying for everything. Most of the people who do what you did, it's because they are stealing stuff. Fuck being suspected of being a criminal every time you leave a shop. What a shit practice. I just left Walmart and I had a huge bag of dog food. There was a line and I walked around it. The associate was yelling at me, Sir, I never stop for them and will just hand them my receipt and keep walking because you don't really need it as long as you use a bank card. I found this post inspiring lol. No thanks, like a boss. The policy states receipt checks are 100% voluntary. They can't force you, nor can they chase after you and demand. The most they can do is ask. The only people allowed to check bags is asset protection and managers. If they care enough, they'll check the cameras. And if they see you stole something, they'll be more cautious when you're in the store again. My source is I worked at Walmart for like a year and a half. I've even helped the manager check the cameras a few times. If you are going to steal anything, don't go through checkout. Go straight out the door. The cameras in self-checkout are super high res and see literally everything. Imagine asking people to wait in line to leave your store. I see no issue, walk on by. If it's big ticket items like a TV or computer, yeah, maybe a dick to skip it. But if you're just leaving with just cat food and panties, nah, you're fine. My friend's husband in the past would take off running past them when he got ready to leave just to mess with them. I am glad that Walmart didn't last here in Germany. I don't think it's rude to ignore them. I think it's extremely rude when they accuse me of not paying for something and I have to go through and find shit on my receipt after spending hundreds of dollars.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.